Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at a Donphan deck here. So I haven't looked at this card actually since Celestial Storm came out 2 years ago almost. And this card is actually pretty cool. So it's not that great as a hit and runner. Hitmonchan and Phione are technically better because they only need to hit and run for a single energy. But we're going to be trying to make Donphan work here through cards like Tapu Koko to power it up. Karate Belt can speed up the process too of attacking with Donphan. And of course, you do have the attack Rapid Spin, which does 50 damage and switches Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, your opponent also has to switch. Now, the whole idea here is if we, obviously go into a wall like Goomy, Ninetales, or Persian, your opponent also switch. And the thing is, we can play Absol in the deck to make it very annoying for the opponent, and we can constantly switch and make them switch too. And it can be very annoying when we have an Absol in play and they can't really retreat that well. So that's kind of the whole idea behind this deck, is a kind of a pseudo hit and run deck. And also, it's pretty cool because Donphan gets to be a little more safer because it goes back to the bench and your opponent also has a switch. So it's like 2 layers of safe. And I still think that Alolan Persian is a very underrated card right now. So before we get into our video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Phanpy CEC. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, guys, if you have any codes laying around that you do not need anymore and you want to get rid of those codes, you can trade them into Phanpy TCG for in-store credit or cash. If you guys want to get those codes out of your hands, trade them into Phanpy TCG. Of course, you can pick up all the other PTCGO codes you're looking for, any Sword and Shield pack codes, Broken Bonds codes, Team Up codes, Unified Minds codes, Hidden Fates codes, or if you guys are maybe trying to get any other Pokemon codes, like any GX codes, V codes, the Tag Team Powers box codes, or anything like that, get them over at Phanpy TCG. If you pick up anything from Cardcraft, guys, you can use my discount code LDF for the checkout, which will get you a 5% discount on your order. It supports the channel, helps yourself out, and supports Phanpy TCG. Shout out to the sponsor, Cardcraft, check them out and use code LDF. Alright, let's take a look at this list. So, it's a hit and run deck. Now again, this is a Donphan that needs 3 energy to attack. Obviously, the other Donphan in Expanded is the better of the hit and run Donphans. But this one may need more energy to be powered up. But the ability to make your opponent switch every time is also pretty good. Like, think of it like a Phione on top of a Phione every turn. Or, no, a Phione on top of like a Hitmonchan every turn, basically is what I'm trying to get at here. And that's a pretty good combo for switching and stuff. And again, I'm actually trying to make a lot of use out of Koko in here. Koko's actually pretty underrated with something like Mimikyu, for example, because we are going to be playing 4 copies of Unit Energy, which can act as Fighting, Fairy, and Dark, which just so happens to be like what our deck is. Fighting, Fairy, and Dark. So Unit Energy allows your things to attack. So you can use Unit Energy with Mimikyu, and you can use Mimikyu, and you can also use Tapu Koko to attack with Mimikyu in 1 turn, take out like a Zacian V, because I think this deck could struggle a bit against ADP, in my opinion. And of course, you can build up Persian a lot easier, you can build up our Donphan a lot easier, so Koko is just a really good card in this deck, in my opinion. That's why I like it. Obviously, again, we do have a lot of other things in here to support us. Diancie to do more damage, because Donphan's only doing 50, which is still really weak. We got Mew to protect our bench. I am playing Absol. This is a very good card with Dark Ambition, because again, if you're forcing your opponent to always switch, they might just be like, oh, I'm just going to go into my Jirachi, and then we just bring an Absol into the active spot, and it's like, well, okay, now I got to burn a switch, or an energy to retreat, which they probably don't want to do, so that's why the Absol is pretty good. We are playing Ditto, of course, because we have a lot of things. We go into the items now and everything like that. I got 2 Evo Incenses, 2 Great Balls, 4 Quick Balls. There's a lot of Pokemon search, but I like playing the Evo Incense Great Ball split. It's an extra way to find basics, and there's a lot of basics in here, and also it can find new evolution. Great Ball is just a really underrated card right now when you're playing a deck with a lot of different Pokemon. I got 1 Great Catcher, 1 Ornate Rod, 4 Quicks. I am playing a Reset Stamp. Again, it's just a nice card to slow the opponent down. 2 switches. I am playing 2 stadiums. I want to play more stadiums just to prevent maybe Power Plant if that ever pops up, just to stop Persian, but Dojo's pretty good. Dojo can actually work with Persian and also with Mimikyu if you put a Fighting Energy on it, and we do play 2 Fightings. And it just lets your Rapid Spin do more damage. Now, obviously, Unit Energy won't work with this, so you got to be a little careful with that. I am playing 1 copy of Viridian, again, just to get rid of Light Energy to set up Koko plays. I am playing a lot of supporters. I got 4 Cynthia, 1 Erika, 2 Marnie, 4 Research. This is, in hindsight, it is technically a budget deck, as you can see. There's no Jirachis, no Dedenes. It's a little budgety. I mean, obviously, Absol might cost you a little bit. Other than that, I mean, this deck isn't that expensive to build. And I do have a lot of supporters. It might be a little overkill. Might be very overkill, actually. But because we don't have a draw engine in here, I just like playing a lot of supporters. Though you can cut down on the supporters if you want. Be my guest. I got 2 air balloon, 1 U-turn board, 2 karate belt. We do have a lot of tools in here. I got 4 units, 2 fighting, and 5 lightning. But yeah, that's it for my Donphan deck here. Let's go try it out and see it in action. Okay, here we go, jumping into the first game with our Donphan deck, and we're up against, it looks like either Mewtwo or Malamar. It's probably going to be Mewtwo. We'll have to see if we can take it down. It might be a little tough. We do have Alolan Persian, though. But it's most likely a Malamar deck, which is a little awkward, not going to lie. We do get a double Phanpy start here. We got the research, which is good. Can't remember if we're going first or second. Let's see. So yeah, it's a Malamar deck. We get a Ditto, which is good too. I think we'll put energy on the bench Phanpy. I don't think we'll be attacking with Donphan next turn anyways. I'll just pass. I could switch into Ditto. Like, if we let Ditto get knocked out, we, you know, can get Karate Belt, but I think we'll just chill out. We'll chill. I do think that, doing that Donphan play, making them switch every turn is really good, so we'll see how that goes. I think Rapid Spin could be decent in a matchup like this, but we'll have to see. The only problem is Giratina does have a resistance to fighting. Oh, he's actually playing Necrozma with Special Laser. Okay, then. And he does play Jirachi, so we do want to get that Absol in play ASAP to slow the Jirachi down. See if they get energy on their Necrozma. Nope, they actually go back into Inkay, which is really questionable, actually. I don't know why they would do that. Drew a unit. Okay. Unfortunately, the Dojo is not working because the unit energy's on. It is what it is. There's Donphan. We could do this, obviously, and get ourselves Absol, which I'm going to get because it will slow them down. And I think I'm just going to go for a tackle for 10. We might as well attack this thing. No reason not to. We don't need to evolve into Donphan just yet. This deck is a little bit on the slower side. Of course, we did build some energy. We did get a Lightning in the discard, though, for Coco, which is good. I think Alolan Persian is going to be needed here, too, especially if they play Recycle Energy. Okay. So, Absol is going to be huge. It's going to be one of the ways we're going to win the game, is we're going to spam Absol. Okay, they benched Oricorio, which is interesting. Could be another target down the road, and they put an Aurora Energy on. Surprisingly, that is not a Recycle, but either way, it's still Special Energy, which still means that Persian can wall. I see we draw. Drew a Cynthia. I'm going to evolve the bench Phanpy. It's going to play the Cynthia. The reason I'm evolving the bench Phanpy, obviously, is because we can let her active kind of do its thing for now. There's a Diancie. We're just going to keep tackling this. We're probably not going to get knocked out anytime soon, so we can just knock out this Inkay. Get a nice cheap prize on Inkay here. Seems good to me. Their Jirachi can't move anyways. I actually kind of want them to play Viridian Forest down if they do play it. I mean, I do want Dojo for this, but at the same time, Viridian can help me out find my Lightning Energy here, which is what we need. Depending if they play Spell Tag or not, I don't know if I need the Mimikyu. I think the Goomy's pretty decent, even though it is, you know, pretty easy to knock out with Spell Tag and Baby Blound. So it's a little risky to put both Goomy and Mimikyu down, but Mimikyu can attack because Copycat can knock him out with Special Laser. Goomy can slow them down quite a bit, forcing them to have more energy. So there's a lot of value we can get from both of these, I think. Let's see if they get a attack off this turn. I think we will knock out Inkay. I could go for the Endure, but I think I'm just going to knock out the Inkay here. There's an energy. Okay, looks like we won't get attacked unless they have a switch. But the more switches... Oh! Air Balloon, but it doesn't go on the Inkay. Wait, what? Why would they not attach the Inkay? That's a very questionable play on my opponent's end. Okay, let's go Cynthia here. Alright. We do get an Evo Incense. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. So we're going to get knocked out next turn. Okay, let's play the Evo Incense. We prized our Persian. Okay, hopefully we get off the prizes then. What am I doing here? I think I'm just going to knock him out with Tackle, take a prize, get rid of an Inkay, and also hopefully get a good prize, aka Persian? No, we get another energy. Well, we can attack with Donphan. Actually, no, we can't, right? We took a prize. Maybe we shouldn't have taken a prize and then let the Karate Belt activate. I could have went Indoor, which might have been the better play. Because then we can attack with Flail. That actually might not have been a bad idea. Okay, there's a Viridian, which I'm actually fine with because this can allow us to discard energy, which means we can get rid of light energy. I'm actually fine with them forcing a switch. I don't know why they would put the air balloon on this thing, especially when we do the rapid spin. They have to switch, right? So, didn't really seem like a smart play to do that. They probably shouldn't have done the air balloon. They need the air balloon actually to counteract my rapid spin. So I do not know why they would put that on their active, but whatever. Let's see if they use Giratina here. I'm a little scared of Giratina because it is kind of bulky. Oh, they play Dolls. That's actually a pretty good counter. Oh, they have a Trevnor, which is also resistant to fighting. I didn't even know this was resistance to fighting. That's actually kind of big. The more you know. That's actually kind of relevant. We need to get Persian, though. Persian can attack, so we're looking for Persian soon. But it's prize, so you can kind of see how awkward this is. Okay. There's Drew Goomy. I think we're going to go into Goomy here. It's going to have to be our little bait for now. It's going to Cynthia. I'm not going to play anything just yet. Okay, there's a quick ball. Get ourselves another Phanpy. And here we go. We begin the rapid spin cycle. The Goomy will get knocked out by Special Laser if my opponent does have a switching card here. They could also just retreat Jirachi manually. We'll see what they do. I am scared of this. Yeah, they are. Oh, whoops. I am scared of this Trevnor because Night Watch is actually pretty powerful. So I have to be a little careful with my supporters. We still have a lot left though, so I'm not too worried. But Night Watch does kind of scare me. We really need to get Persian in play, not only because we can wall, but we also need Persian to attack this thing and knock it out. They do have to commit a lot of energy to this Necrozma though. And again, I think the Absol is making all the difference in this matchup right now. Let's see if they get anything else here. They don't play Spell Tag, which is a good sign. Usually Spell Tag can beat this deck just because they can do too much spreading. Like, this deck probably struggles against Malamar, even though Rapid Spin Absol is a good combo. And do they have 2 energy? They don't. Why? Oh, they misplayed. They misplayed. They should not have put the energy on this because now this thing can only do barrier attack, which technically does mean it can live a turn. That was not a good idea on there. Oh, they did have the energy to discard. Wait, what? Okay, that was a weird play on my opponent's end. Yeah, let's see what this gives us. We do get the second Donphan, which is good. We'll get rid of the Vulpix. I don't think Ninetales is needed. Oof, we're low on energy. That's not good. We do have Ordinary Rod, though, right? And we get Air Balloon. Not what I wanted, but U-Turn Board would have been nice, but whatever. We're just going to keep going back into Goomy here. Force my opponent to have all the switching cards. They probably have an energy. They've only played 5, 6, 7. They probably have like 2 or 3 left in the deck. That barrier attack is kind of relevant. It actually means that this thing tanks a hit. They're actually going to bring in the Trevnor, so it looks like they're going to go for Night Watch here, which is scary because we only have 1 supporter. And we don't have any more good walls. We might have to let Mew get knocked out. So this is a little iffy. Prizing that Persian is kind of biting me right now. Having that Persian be prized is really, really bad. That was like the worst time for Persian to be prized, because it is really coming. Oh, never mind, he's actually going to go back. That's another switch down the drain, though. Hopefully, he just... Well, I guess it doesn't matter what he does, because we can still knock him out. Okay, this guy plays 3 metals. That's a lot of energy you need in a Malamar deck. Doesn't seem like this guy's playing the most effective Malamar list on the planet. Okay, losing the air balloon is not ideal, but Goomy did its job. We just need a Persian off the prizes. That's a pretty big prize to have, though. Alright, We're gonna have to just go into Mew, unfortunately. Alright. This is like the one turn we can get Persian out the prizes, probably, unless we can knock out Jirachi with Donphan at some point, but... Persian! Oh! Okay, we got it. I was really skeptical on whether or not I wanted to put the energy on the other Donphan, because I do want to power up Persian, because we actually will be attacking with Persian here on this Trepnoir. They have 12 cards left, too. Okay, they mentioned Alternate Crozma. We have... What kind of Malamar list is this? They have way too many random cards. Okay, they play way more energy than I predicted. 3 metals, 1 Aurora. It's 4... man, that's a lot of energy. Okay, they just happen to have another energy in their hand. Well, the Necrozma can't attack me. They have to go Trevnoir here. Maybe we can deck them out. They have 7 cards left. The only thing that could attack Persian is Malamar and Oricorio. We do have to watch out for Sky Scorching Light and Pale Moon GX, however. Wait, is all effects? Prevent all effects. Oh, okay, never mind, we're fine. Persian is immune, we're Gucci. No! That reset could be detrimental here if they Night Watch. They're gonna do it too. Ooh, please don't stamp Night Watch me. We're gonna be in trouble. Okay, nice. They didn't do it. Okay, can we keep the Evo Incense and the Persian? Okay. Those are actually the perfect 2 cards to lose. Okay, we're back to business. As long as we have Persian, I'm happy. There's Coco. We can play that now? Yeah, I think I will do that. We can get energy on both Absol and Persian. Absol and Persian can attack with the units. We don't need this anymore. Let's check the deck. Yeah, we only have 2 units left, so we can unit onto Persian and then try to maybe get the energy back at some point. Okay, we did get a reset stamp. Do we want to stamp them? They have 6 cards left. I think I will. Might as well. I mean, they could deck out, but they probably have a Cynthia. There's really no need not to. Next turn, actually, if they don't do Night Watch, we could knock out this thing, or knock out this with Persian, which is what I'm going to do. So as long as they don't play Power Plant, yo, I swear, if they play Power Plant, I'm done. But they probably can't even attack me with this, because it's probably out of metal, so maybe this thing won't even attack me, because that's the only way they can knock me out is through Pale Moon or Photon. I really hope they don't play Power Plant, though. That's going to be so bad if they have it. If they actually play Power Plant, I'm done. I mean, they could still Night Watch away my unit, which means I can't attack, but we can still sit in the active for a long time. Nothing can attack me other than Oricorio, but they only have 1 energy to work with right now, so that's not even a thing. And Oricorio's doing, like, no damage because we're resistance to 20, and it's only doing 60. They do bring in the Trevnoir, which is good. They might Pale Moon me, not knowing what could happen. Let's see. Their Jirachi was able to move way too much, though, in my opinion, especially with this Absol being in play. I didn't forget to put Ornery Rod in the deck, by the way. I feel like it's prized, but I feel like I put it in. If I didn't put Ornery Rod in the deck, it's a huge misplay, but it should be in the deck, right? I'm not going crazy. We have an Ornery Rod in here, right? Because I need to get some energy back. Because we can attack with Absol. We can attack with Donphan. We need energy. We don't have a lot of energy left. This is literally all we have left. If they play anything that can get rid of my energy, we're in trouble. And they Pale Moon me by accident. Sorry to break it to you, but that does nothing. I could also just switch into Donphan. But this guy isn't getting knocked out, so it doesn't matter. And we win next turn with a Stalking Claws GX. Let's see if we prize anything. Okay, Viridian, we don't need that. Okay, we do have Ordinary Rod in the deck, so I wasn't going crazy. And that's pretty much game. I don't see how my opponent can win at this point. Because Pale Moon did not work on me. But yeah, that should be it. Persian, once again, showing that it is a very underrated card in our standard format right now. The only way they can attack me is through... I guess they could still knock me out. Okay, maybe we're not out just yet. Okay, they don't even get a Pokemon, though. I'm trying to think. Like, they might have a few attackers left, but I don't think they have one that can knock out Persian, especially because I have to attach 2 Jirachi to retreat with the Absol being in play. I just don't see how my opponent at this point can win the game. Like, even if I wanted to, I could bench the Meowth. If Persian gets knocked out, I can then Ornate Rod back the Persian in the deck. So I do want to get back those energy, but at this point, literally Persian wins us the game. They can hit me with Oricorio. It can't attack me this turn because they already had to attach because of Absol being in play. So yeah, I think we're about to take a dub over Malamar here. We're lucky my opponent wasn't playing any spell tags, because that could have been pretty problematic and for sure. I think spell tag could have been really bad for us. But yeah, despite prizing the most important card in a matchup like this, we still were able to get it. We still were able to just spam a Rapid Spin, which was enough to kind of body my opponent. And that's pretty much all she wrote. It doesn't look like my opponent can do anything here. It looks like we're going to win. But that is the deck for you guys. Well, they could bench a Mew. But it doesn't really matter. Ooh, they have a reset. Forgot about that. They have 2 cards left. I mean, at this point, we can deck them out. We can take our last prize. It literally doesn't matter what happens. I guess they can't even do Photon or Sky Scorching Light anymore. Okay, and before I jinx this all, and they actually have Power Plant. Okay, nice. And Stalking Claws. That's how you do it. Persian, once again, guys, pretty good card right now in our standard format. People sleep on it. People should be sleeping on it. But that was a pretty good game with the Donphan deck. That's why I like the Rapid Spin spam. Alright, guys, let's try out this Donphan deck again here. See, we're playing against, we're up against Scoutcraft here with a Lightning deck with Grass and Water. Okay, so could this be an Aggro deck? It could be Aggro. It could also be a Pika deck. Hopefully, it's a Pika deck. I guess I should have went second just in case, but I'm fine. We got a Mimikyu Phanpy start. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna start Mimikyu because if it is Aggro, I don't want Phanpy to get killed right away. We'll see what it is. I don't mind Mimikyu getting killed. I don't think we might not need it. It's a Lapras VMAX Electro deck. Well then. That's kind of scary. We don't have any good walls. The only wall I could think of would be Zamazensa VMAX, but or Zamazensa V. But obviously that's not going to be very good. I guess, like, we have Goomy. I don't know. This doesn't look very good, though, guys, unfortunately. This matchup is going to be a little tricky, to say the least. Maybe this is going to be where Absol is going to be pretty relevant, depending on what kind of Pokemon they play. I don't know. We're about to find out how this matchup will go, but Electrode is kind of scary. Or Lapras VMAX, sorry, is kind of scary. These VMAX decks, I just feel like this is what the deck kind of loses to, because VMAXs have a lot of answers to this deck, unfortunately. They get a Lapras start. Okay. Let's go Quick Ball for... We need something here. I guess possibly like... What would I get? Do I get... Nah, I don't want to get Absol just yet. I think I'd rather wait to play the Absol. Might just get Diancie, hope for the best. Hope we don't get gusted here. This is going to be a tough matchup to win for sure. This is not going to be easy. Lapras is a very tanky card. We'll see what happens though. My opponent might not get a turn to Electrode, which is hopefully the best case scenario here, is they don't get an Electrode. Okay, maybe we should have gotten, maybe we should have went for the Absol, because these Shuckles can retreat. We'll see what they're going to get rid of here. Just a Water. And, okay, they don't get a Voltorb, which is good. That buys us an extra turn, which is what we need. Yeah, we should have gone Absol. Yeah. We could Marnie them here and try to slow them down. I don't mind that, to be honest with you. I don't mind the idea of Marnieing them here. It could prevent them from getting a turn, like, you know, I don't know. Might give us some time. We'll hit them with a Marnie. There's a Goomy. Goomy's pretty good. If I put the air balloon on, that would have been a little bit better, but we didn't put it on. I might just go Filch. Am I even looking for anything, though? If I do go Filch. I guess, like... I mean, we might need Copycat. If they... they're never going to Ocean Loop me, though. No, I don't think we do go Filch, because they could probably knock me out next turn with the Lapras VMAX. I think we just continue to build up our Donphan. Might go Quick Ball here. I think I will, just to get a Phanpy. Actually, we could just go Absol here. Yeah, you know what? Let's slow them down. Let's just get the Absol now. Screw it. This just punishes them. They could be playing Air Balloon. I guess we'll find out if they do. We did Marnie them here. Okay, they have to burn a switch to retreat, which is actually fine. And there's the Lapras. So the Lapras is definitely a little scary. It's very, very bulky. And they have Voltorb and Research. Alright, we gave them the perfect hand. We gave them everything they needed. We gave them a Switch, a Lapras, VMAX, and a Voltorb and a Research. That amazing Marnie. Just a spectacular Marnie. Thanks, Marnie. Very cool. If they play Pokemon Catcher, that's an issue too. I kind of want to go... I want to go the Karate Belt route. If we can hit a Karate Belt here off our Cynthia, that'd be pretty nice. Nope. Hopefully we don't touch anything back, because I'm going to go Tapu Koko Prism here. Never mind, I'm going to draw the most important card I needed. That was actually perfect if they didn't get a Catcher Heads there too. No Tapu Koko today. We didn't get a unit either. That's rough. That is really, really rough. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I might have to go Erika next turn. Dang it. Why did we have to draw that Dojo? That was like the worst top deck. So I wanted to go Koko there, get some energy. There's another catcher. They're just going to go ahead and get heads anyways. Yeah, this is just brutal, bro. Holy crap. Okay. Can we catch a break, finally? Apparently not. No, it's not really helping us. I think I'm going to go Research again. We're just going to try to dig. We need... If we can get like a U-Turn Board and Koko energy... No. Apparently not. Wow. Damn, this is an unfortunate way to end this video, but it looks... Well, I don't know if I'll end the video after this game, but yeah, this is just... Yeah, this is just probably GG at this point. There's just... I don't think it's even possible to win now. We had to, like, keep constantly hitting this Lapras VMAX, and we maybe could have won the game. But now it's, like, impossible because they just kept getting catcher heads. They had the air balloon to counter me completely. Yeah, this... VMAX matchups, I think, are just, like, the worst matchup for this deck. Unless you put a Zamazensa in the deck, you have no way... But even if we put that in, Lapras would just body me, too. So, like... To me, this matchup is just probably unwinnable, but... We had a chance if we kept spamming Rapid Spin there, but... They were getting super lucky with those catcher flips. They just kept getting heads on catcher. Like, wait, what can you do about that? You can't do anything. You can't do anything. Hopefully the Dojo sticks. It's like our only chance of like doing decent damage here. Yeah, they're just too bulky. It's a very disappointing loss, not gonna lie, because I don't like this game is pretty much unwinnable, let's be honest. Just gonna go Research. I'm just gonna dig. We need the switching card, we need a Koko, we need a unit or a fighting. There we go. Took us a while to actually get the combo I was trying to get there. Took a little long. Honestly, if we had counter game this deck, that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, if they didn't have Air Balloon, honestly, I feel like we would have been a little bit better off. Because the air balloon for them is just giving them access to free retreat. There's nothing we can do about it. This is like the thing, like with this deck, you're trying to Absol them and make them not be able to retreat as easily, but they just play air balloon, so it's like, oh, Absol, alright, let me just retreat for free. So yeah, their deck completely counters mine. They have catchers, they have a VMAX that has a lot of HP, has no real wall, they play air balloon. They pretty much, their deck was just designed to counter mine completely. What do they get rid of there? Reset stamp. If they get heads, I swear. Oh my god. Can you imagine if they just got... No, don't get a quad. Okay, oh my god. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We lose anyways, but still. We can't even KO this Lapras VMAX. The only way I could see myself winning is if we had a way to get rid of their air balloon. But, unfortunately, we take an L. We could have maybe used Absol. Absol actually could have done a decent amount of damage to this thing. Yeah, there's no way I can win. If we had a Zamazensa, we might have stood a chance, but even then, they could just go Electrode into Lapras. And I think Zamazensa only has 210 HP, unlike Zacian. So, like, we were never going to win this game. Their deck counters mine. These VMAX decks are just too much for this deck. We don't have the proper walls. We also got pretty unlucky in this game. They kept getting heads on catcher. It took us quite a while to even find the Tapu Koko that I was looking for about 5 years. So... yeah, this was just a bad game, guys. Everything was kind of just not going our way. Everything that could go wrong in this game pretty much went wrong. So that's going to be that. I think I'll wrap the video, guys, on the Donphan deck. It took me quite a while to actually find another good game. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a game against any more tag team decks where I could wall with Persian or Ninetales a little bit more. But we did get to use that first game, and the first game, I think, showed off the deck in its best potential, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, that's all for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe down below if you are new to the channel, and yeah, help me on the road to reaching 8K subs or 7.7 subs. And also, guys, make sure to check our sponsor, Phanpy TCG. As always, guys, use code LDF if you pick up any codes. See you guys in another PTCGO video. Follow me on Twitter down below too if you haven't already, and goodbye.